Republic Army on the run. With the capital C's, we've almost won. Deploy the road skippers and make them done. They put it off, strict swords on chicken legs. The road skippers now seek the hellic dregs. Ahead of the Cinebox for Saint Scout. Road skippers seek to root the hellic out. Run fast on your chicken legs. Road skippers, make your flamethrower you off the river. Gun down, hellic stop with beam machine guns. Cinebox victory, the champions. With the hellic dog, we build new Zoids 2. Battle rover and mega drop come through. Up to the 124 scale they rise. But with our advances we don't disguise. Running at high speed, the road skippers charge. The Cinebox army is strong and large. Support the death peons and shop walkers. The Zoids hunt like metal stalkers. Run fast on your chicken legs. Road skippers, make your flamethrower you off the river. Gun down, hellic stop with beam machine guns. Cinebox victory, the champions. What the hell? Dog, build new Zoids 2. Battle rover and mega drops come through. Up to the 124 scale they rise. So with our advantage we don't disguise. Running out at high speed, the road skippers charge. The ultimate republic, Zoid and Droid. The last sun threatens our victory. But with the death scorer we will now flee. Run fast on your chicken legs. Road skippers, make your flamethrower you off the river. Gun down, hellic stop with beam machine guns. Cinebox victory, the champions.
Now the Helix bring their greatest Zoid, the ultimate republic, Zoid and Droid. The mad thunder threatens our victory, but with the death solver we will now flee.
Run fast on your chicken legs. Road skippers, with your flamethrower you off the river. Gun down, hellic scum with beam machine guns. Cinebox victory, the champions.